TD, Teddy, taking it to the house. Reservations for 6. Whatever you call a touchdown, one thing's for sure. Touchdowns matter more at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. On the ground, in the air, from the special teams or the defense, we don't care how you score them. We want to bet on touchdowns. And at DraftKings Sportsbook is the #1 place to bet touchdowns. Ready to place your first NFL bet? Try something as simple as betting on a player to score a touchdown. Go to DraftKings Sportsbook app and make your bet today. Ready to do your touchdown dance of your own? New DraftKings customers can bet $5 and get $250 instantly in bonus bets and get 1 month free of NFL Plus Premium. Download the DraftKings Sports app. Use code Shannon. That's code Shannon for new customers to get $250 in bonus bets when you bet just $5 and get 1 month free of NFL Plus Premium. Only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. As a former NFL player, I know a thing or two about high performance, and that's why I drive the BMW 7 Series. This car has everything I need. It's big enough, comfortable enough, and luxurious enough to meet even my high expectations. When I'm behind the wheel of the BMW, I'm not just driving a car, I'm driving legacy. What I love most is the precision engineering, cutting-edge technology, and unmatched style. Whether it's spacious interior, the powerful engine, or the smooth ride, BMW makes sure every detail is on point. I trust BMW to deliver the ultimate driving experience, and I know you will too. So why wait? Head over to BMWUSA.com. Check out models like the sporty X3, the all-electric i4. Build your dream car today and join me in experiencing luxury and performance that only the ultimate driving machine can offer. Wow. The Falcons walk it off. It took a franchise record, a Falcons franchise record, but first Cousins did it. 509 yards, 4 total touchdowns, and the last one was the game winner, a 45-yard touchdown to walk it off as the Falcons win in overtime, 36-30. Thank you joining us for another episode of Nightcap. I am your favorite Unc, Shannon Sharpe. He is your favorite 85, Liberty City's own. Cincinnati being a Ring of Fame honoree, the legendary Pro Bowler, All-Pro. That's Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Just call him Ocho. Make sure hey, guys, do us a favor. You see the shirt. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that like button. Ocho, just in case.
Right. They can read.
They can see. They can read. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that like button. And guys, make sure you go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. And remember, every subscriber matters. You count. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts for mattering and counting. What do we got? Please make sure you go check out Shay by Laportier. We have it in stock. By the end of the year, we will be in 14 to 16 states. If we're not currently in a state or city near you, you can order it and we'll ship it directly to your door. So thank you guys very much for that. Please make sure you follow my media company page on all platforms. That's Shay Media, and my clothing company 84 with 84 being spelled out. Unc and Ocho tees are back in stock. If you've ordered merch within the last 3 weeks, it has begun shipping. I know some of you guys have emailed us today, text, tweeted me, and we were able to get back to you. You sent us your number, and we got you the information that you need. So the t-shirts started shipping. All the merch started shipping out. So hopefully it'll all be shipped out by tomorrow, and you'll have it by early next week. Go ahead, Ocho.
I ordered, that's my Michelle shirt, and I just want to let you know, and the people at home, the people in the chat know that I'm waiting on my shirt. So everybody else emailed you. I didn't email you because I wanted to be patient as your co-host, but I'm just going to let you know now, I'm waiting on my Michelle shirt.
Why you order the shirt, Ocho? Oh, my ass. Why did you order the shirt?
I ordered the shirt because you put it on the website, and I thought that was something that I could resonate with, and I could only...
So you support Nightcap?
No, I'm supporting you.
Hey, guys, check this out. Please go vote for the Signal Awards. Nightcap is nominated for the Best Co-Host Team and Best Live Podcasting Recording. Now, we were very hesitant to put this up because the Webbies start voting next week, Ocho. And, the thing is, when talking to the team, talking to Ash, I was like, man, are the voters, are our fans going to get fatigued of voting? But my thought process is that they like that the show that they started watching from the ground floor has started to blossom and to flourish into something, and there are large reasons why. So I said, I don't think they'll get voter fatigue because they still show up for us often. They come out to our live shows. They order our merch. They watch us in the chat. They listen to what we have to say.
I think the people in the chat need to understand that they are the meat and they are the meat and potatoes to our success. They have to understand.
Yes.
They are the main meal. They are the reason that we're able to do what we've done so far. For us to be able to grow as fast as we've grown in such a short amount of time, they are the reason. You say it every time we start the show. I don't think they really understand that they're responsible for all this at such a fast rate. So for those that are in the chat that are watching, I don't say it as much as Unc does. Man, I appreciate you. I love you. If I've seen you in public, you already know how I act now. I act like I didn't know you 30 goddamn years, and I always tell you I'm appreciative of everything y'all done for us, man, in such a short amount of time. It really, words really can't put it into how much I'm really grateful for what y'all have done for us, man. I really appreciate y'all.
So again, please go vote for the Signal Awards. Nightcap is nominated. Best co-host team, best live podcast recording. Voting is open through October 17th. Similar to the Webbies, you have to create an account and verify your email. Ash just tested it, and her vote did not count until she verified the email. So you're going to have to verify your email. Also, Ocho, Club Shay is also nominated. Popular Culture and Variety Show, Best Athletes Shaping Culture Show, and the Best Individual Episode, Best Guest Performance, Cat Williams.
Yes, sir.
So, guys, thank you so much. It is indeed an honor that Shay Media, obviously I've had Club Shay for a lot longer than the Nightcap, and we didn't kind of know where we was headed with Nightcap. I always knew that Club Shay, I wanted not to just interview athletes. I'm an athlete. Yes, I love sitting down and talking to athletes, but I felt in order for me to grow, I needed to branch outside of just the athletes. I wanted to get entertainers. I wanted to get comedians. I wanted to get influencers. I wanted to get a lot of different people, have them sit down and share their story. And so I'm very appreciative of everyone that's been on Club Shay. And if you've been on Club Shay from Cat was the first episode that we released in January to all the way through, thank you sincerely from the bottom of my heart, CJ and everybody at Club Shay. If you made a guest appearance on Nightcap, if you came out to the tour and you sat down on that couch and you talked to Ocho and I in front of that live crowd, thank you very much, because none of this is possible without you. So all of our guests that was on Nightcap, all of our guests that showed up for me on Club Shay, I appreciate you. I thank you. But the fans, you guys that watch, you guys that listen, you guys that order, you guys that retweet our videos, our sayings, our clips, thank you. None of this is possible. I can have the best guests in the world, but if you don't watch, if you don't listen, it doesn't mean anything. So thank you again from the bottom of my heart. Ocho and I thank you from Nightcap and the staff, Club Shay, CJ, and the staff over there at Club Shay. We thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you very much. Ocho, let's get right into it. The Atlanta Falcons beat division rival Tampa Bay Buccaneers 36-30 in overtime, thanks to Kirk Cousins threw 45 yards to Kadero Hodge, a 45-yard walk-off touchdown. Cousins, a Falcons franchise record, 509 yards. Young Way.
No. That's not his name. Say his name right now.
That is his name. No, that's his name. Young Way. He's Korean. He had a 52-yard game-tying field goal as time expired, and then Cousins did his thing. 46 yards. Cousins needed 46 yards, just over a minute without any timeouts to get him in field goal range. He got him down there. They killed the clock with 1 second on the clock. And Young Way, after having one block, after missing two, he missed one early in the game, Ocho, but the Bucs lined up off sides, got another opportunity and missed that one. This time he walked out there because remember last week he kicked a 58-yard walk-off field goal. This time, game-tying field goal. And after the Falcons won the coin toss, first Cousins hit Kadero Hodge, 45 yards, touchdown on the fourth play from scrimmage in overtime as the Falcons win it. And if I'm not mistaken, they're in the lead in that division, if I'm not mistaken. So Ash, check that for me and see if they're leading the NFC South. But what a whale of a ball game. Both quarterbacks played exceptionally well. Baker Mayfield was dealing. I think he threw 2 touchdowns to
Mike Evans.
Mike Evans. But they were playing very well, seemed to be in control of the ball game, especially after Cousins threw an interception. And Davante David picked it off. You thought, okay, that's the ball game. But the Falcons said, oh, no, hell no, we won't go. Hell no, we won't go. And they keep him out of the end zone. They sack Baker, they push him back. And the rest is, as we say, is history. Ocho, you said it was a very exciting ball game. You love what you witnessed. What are some of your takeaways from this ball game? This
might have been the best Thursday night game I've seen in a while, especially from both teams. Offensively, listen, the goddamn Bucs in the first half, they scored on 3 of the first 4 series when they had the ball, obviously getting a field goal in that 4th series. And I thought they were, at some point, I thought they were going to run away with it. But hell, here come Kirk Cousins, that goddamn offense. Kyle Pitts, Drake London, Bijan Robinson continued to deal and kept themselves in the game. So to me, I felt, especially from a stat line perspective, but damn, hold on now. If the Bucs win this game, you look at Kirk Cousins' stat line and what he put in the numbers he put up, which were a record, by the way. Ain't no way in hell they had opportunity to win or had a chance to win with him putting up numbers like that. Listen, I think tonight's game for Drake London was a coming out game for Drake London. Kyle Pitts, finally, he's being used.
They got him involved.
They get him involved in the game. He's being used the right way. I would love to see them get Bijan Robinson. I'd love to see them get Bijan Robinson a little bit more effective and efficient in the run game. But he put up a few numbers today.
Yeah, he's 12 for 61, 5.1 yards a carry. He did pretty good. He had a longer 28. Al Jarrett was only 6 for 12, so they had 18 rushes, 73 yards. They didn't run the ball because, like you said, Tampa Bay had the lead pretty much all night. So they were in a situation where they needed to throw. Cousins was 42 of 58, 509, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. He was sacked 4 times, but he was undeterred. Hell, he could have had more if Mooney could have just held on to the ball. Ocho, how many third downs?
Mooney had about maybe 2 or 3 balls that he dropped that had Cousins damn near close to 600 yards passing. But
at least close to the record. The record is the Flying Dutchman, Norm Van Brocklin. He threw for 554. So that's the record.
Broke that tonight. He would have probably broke that tonight. But and listen, kudos to Kirk Cousins. Man, he was dealing, especially coming off that goddamn Achilles injury. You don't know what you're gonna get. You don't know what you're gonna get from your quarterback. But I said it. If you can remember, I said it when they get Kirk Cousins. If there's one thing I know about him when it comes to the regular season, he's gonna be wheeling and dealing. And I said it. Kyle Pitts and Drake London, they're gonna look completely different in that offense with him at the helm, and that's exactly what they look like so far this year. But listen, even though the Bucs lost, man, kudos to Baker Mayfield and goddamn Mr. Consistency. That goddamn Mike Evans, man. That goddamn Mike Evans, boy, you the real deal. I know you're gonna see this, but you the real deal, man. But congratulations to the Falcons fans. This was a very, very, very good division game tonight. Very good division game.
But the thing is, Ocho, is that if you let Kirk Cousins sit his damn feet, he gonna light you up. You gotta pressure him, and you gotta keep pressuring him, and you gotta make him see ghosts. They got him a couple of times. They did. But man, if you let him, he is a prototypical quarterback. Now he had a little athleticism. It's marginal at best now with that Achilles injury. So you better heat him up. You better move him off his spot. But if you just let him be back there 8 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and he can just do this, he gonna get you now. He gonna get you. And he got guys that can go get it. He got Mooney. He got London. He got Kyle Pitts. As we saw, Hodge, Bijan Robinson can catch the ball out of the backfield. They got guys. They got weapons. The defense just need to do a great job of allowing those weapons. Don't let them get too far in front of you. But this team, the Falcons, I like it. And I love Raheem. I love the way he's coaching these guys. He's got them playing. This offense looks really, really good. They got guys. They got weapons, Ocho. They got weapons on this side, on that side of the football.
It's amazing how those weapons that they do have look completely different now that there's a quarterback. And no disrespect to the quarterbacks that came before. You know, Kirk Cousins.
Man, that was terrible. Heineke and Ritter was bad. I'm not so sure Ritter is even in the league right now. That goes to show you. The guy was starting. Ocho, if you're a starting quarterback in the NFL and 1 year later, you're under the age of 28 and you're out of the league, that's not a good sign. And it's okay. He wasn't very good. It's okay to say that. We're not bashing him. Just look at the resume. Just look at the way he played. He turned the ball over too much.
Well, I'm gonna let you have that. You can say that. I'm gonna go ahead and say those before him weren't really Kirk Cousins, and you can see the difference from the skill position now that they're flourishing. And I said this before the season even started, with Kirk Cousins in the regular season.
Hell, they wasn't even DeMarcus Cousins. You talking about Kirk Cousins? Hell, shit. They're not even Boogie. You talking about?
Hey, you know what Kirk Cousins gave you in the regular season? I said they were gonna put up stupid numbers, and they're gonna feed. They're gonna feed off of that, and they will look completely different from a skill position perspective. And that's exactly how they look already in week 5. So
I remember Ocho when he was a rookie. Mike Shanahan was the head coach. Obviously, all those guys were there. Kyle Shanahan was the offensive coordinator. I think Mike McDaniel was there. I think Sean McVay was there. There are a lot of head coaches that were there was on Mike's staff. Hell, Raheem might have been there. I'm not sure. And I just remember, talking to the team. Mike asked me. As a matter of fact, me and Rod Smith both went. And I just remember seeing Cousins. He was like in the first or the second row. And he was just taking notes. Everything that I say, I'm looking at the guys and who's attentive, who's like, oh, whatever, okay. But I'm watching him and he's taking notes. He's listening to what I had to say. I was like, okay. I thought it was odd that you take a quarterback number 2 overall, and then you take a quarterback in the 3rd round. I understood. I understand Mike's philosophy. A lot of people don't understand, and what he tried to convey to I forget the owner's name, Daniel Snyder. He's like, Dan, if let's just say for the sake of now, remember Ocho, that's when they had they were in salary cap hell. They had tried to push the money into an uncapped season. The NFL punished them, took $30 million away from them in cap space. He says now, if we don't have the cap space to go get people in free agency, we trade all the draft capital to move up. How do you build a team? How do you build a team? Work. So, and the thing is, you have to okay, RG3 deserved to be selected where he was selected.
Most definitely.
But is his style conducive for a long career?
It kind of is. If he protected himself better, yes.
But so you factor that in. You seeing him, he did not slide when he was in college. He played kind of like reckless, and look at his frame. So again, is that style of play, is it going to lead to a long career? Probably not, unless you understand, bro. You wanted the quarterback you wanted the positions that if you slide, nobody's gonna look at you sideways. If you're a wide receiver, you slide, man, he's scared. You're a running back, tight end, you slide. Oh, you chicken, man. Get out of here.
It's about longevity at the end of the day now. Come on now.
It is. They want you to play well, great, for an extended period of time. But he look, he's made himself some money. He's a good quarterback. The problem is that he hasn't been able to carry that regular season into the postseason. And a lot of
playoff win. One playoff win.
And Ocho, and when it was prime time, when it was big time games, and they needed him, he hasn't been able to replicate some of the games that he's done. Now you see this. You saw tonight. He was dealing. He's as good as tonight. He played as good as anybody could have played. I mean, no matter the quarterback, if he played ain't a whole lot of 500 passing yard games in the NFL. I mean, normally a quarterback has one of those. Marino has one. I know Boomer has one. I think Big Ben might have 2 or 3. I think Drew Brees has one. I know Brady has one. Matthew Stafford has one. Warren Moon has one. Norm Van Brocklin has one. There ain't a whole lot of quarterbacks to say I got a 500-yard passing game on my resume. Kirk Cousins can say that.
Yeah. Now if we could just get some of them playoff accolades, and we're gonna be all right now.
That's quarterback. That's where you're defined, Ocho. Ocho, while the football world debates the best landing spot, Davante Adams, Raiders Antonio Pierce isn't focusing on Davante's Tuesday trade request. Let's take a listen to what AP had to say.
was wondering if you could address that.
Yeah, Davante's dealing with a hamstring. He's rehabbing, and the rest of us are focused on Denver.
Be here in the building today? Or?
He's supposed to be rehabbing.
So yesterday, Davante went on the Up and Adam show and discussed, I guess, a social media post earlier this week. Is that something that was accidental on your part in terms of liking the post? Or?
Yeah, I'm just focused on Denver.
Have you communicated with Davante, and where is the relationship with you? And
me and Davante talk often.
Have you talked to him since all of this?
I believe that between me and Davante.
Are you concerned at all about this being a distraction?
No, because we're focused on Denver.
Antonio, given all the reports that are out there about Davante, how are you able to focus simply on the Broncos coming up?
I've been doing them. You talking about me personally?
And then how do you?
Because it starts with me, because that's my only focus. I get paid here to get ready each and every week for the opponent. I don't blink. I don't flinch. I don't know. I've said it before. Like, I've been through enough of my life with adversity and stuff that it doesn't bother me. I just move forward. The next obstacle in front of me is the Denver Broncos. And that's what I presented to my team, and that's what they're doing right now in the meeting, and we're about to go out to practice and do it versus Broncos. No, just business as usual. Just got to keep rolling.
The media is a trip. Like some of these things going on off the field, the media, they ask these questions. To me, maybe for you, it's really not a distraction. Once we're able to enter that workspace, once we're in that workplace, once you walk in that building, all that motherfucking noise don't even matter. It don't matter. It don't matter what's going on. I am at peace once I cross that threshold in that place we call work. What's your take? What's your take?
Yeah, but see, it's fine. I get to work. If you're asking me about the Broncos, asking me about Davante Adams,
Right.
Because you know they're coming to you. They're gonna come to the guys that are the guys. If something was going on, Carson Palmer requests a trade. You remember when Carson retired? Who they asked?
They asked me. He said he refused. He was not coming in, and he did not come either. He said, "I'm not coming back unless y'all trade me," and he retired. He literally retired.
Right.
And I had to answer those questions, but it didn't affect me, and I didn't see it as a distraction. Those were just regular questions that were easy for me to answer and articulate at the time. I understood his stance. I understood why he took that stance. Answer the question, boom, boom. Once I hit the field, boom, that's in and out the door. That's in and out the door.
But Ocho, all of this could have been done if Antonio Pierce didn't like that tweet. What did he think was going to happen?
Do you think he did that, or he has somebody that runs his account though?
Ain't nobody doing that. That'd be like, hey, man, I'm glad Unc got in trouble and you liked the tweet. Oh, that was Rail liked the tweet. Either one is bad. Because guess what? We automatically assume the person that's closer to you.
Okay, but this is the thing. Think about this. Not to bring up the past, but you had an incident a few weeks ago. You had someone else that actually runs your account be able to shut that off.
Yes.
So I'm trying to think, when I think about Antonio Pierce as a head coach, is the head coach really active on social media like that, especially Instagram, to be able to like a post? That's why I'm thinking maybe it's somebody that's on his team that maybe liked it by accident, and he has to take the damn.
No, hell no. I guess you could, because I've ended up following people. I'm like, who followed? I'm like, how ever I end up following you? I don't.
So he has to fall on the sword for it as if it was really him.
But like you said, you end up following. Look, my thing is that I'm glad Jordan had access to my account and could shut it off, because there ain't no telling how long that thing would have been running. Because I had no idea.
Right. Okay.
And so Jordan was able to go in and cut it off because he has access to the account. Had he not had access to the account, Ocho, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know how long it would have been running.
It don't matter how long it would have been running. One thing about it, Uncle, you were putting that work in, baby. You were putting that work in now.
Man, go ahead, man. See, there you go. There you go. There you go with that bullshit. So that's you're right. It's have I liked the tweet? I don't really like, because I didn't really. Hell, I didn't know, because like when I got IG Ocho, I didn't really know anything about it. Hell, I'm like it. Because I'm liking everybody tweet. Hey, I like this. I ain't know. Then and I remember my barber he's like, man, why you like all them tweets? I'm like, why not? I mean, I like the person working out. I like this. I like that.
Easy. All you're doing is taking your finger and you're pressing the goddamn screen. Simple.
Yeah. He said, you know what that means, don't you? I said, nah, it means that ain't what that mean, bro. I said, what you mean? What it mean? That mean you like that person. I said, huh?
Oh,
I say, how
yeah.
are you able to
Now
deduce
see,
that?
now that's a small issue. Now that's also an issue I've had here in the household now. So I got to be careful now. Now I understand
Yeah.
what he's talking about. So I've gotten
Yeah, but I didn't, Ocho.
yeah.
I didn't know, Ocho.
Oh, I mean,
I didn't know. I'm just getting the thing. Hell, I'm liking
I didn't
every.
know either.
Obviously, people I know like Snoop
Right,
Dogg and stuff like that. LeBron, I'm
right,
liking all the things. But I see a woman
right.
working out. She got a nice
Yeah.
body. She working out. I'm liking the thing. I'm liking the workout.
Oh,
Okay, you
oh
working hard.
no.
I ain't trying to shoot no.
Yeah, yeah. You know
Man,
what?
you
Listen,
trying to shoot
there-
your shot. I like hell at that point in time. I ain't know what shoot no
yeah.
shot meant.
Hey, but listen now, you have to understand now, if you like too many pictures, your name comes up and other people can see your name and all this stuff. So,
Yeah,
I done
yes.
got cursed out a few times now. What you doing? What you doing? What you doing liking that individual? Listen, I didn't mean to like it. I might have been scrolling and I slightly the pressure
Yeah.
from my finger. 'Cause it only take 0.85 ounces of pressure to like a picture by accident. And my finger accidentally. So I went back and had to unlike
Yeah.
everything because it didn't sit well here in my household.
I get it, and I totally
Right.
understand, and that's the only thing. I wish that people couldn't see who you following, because they go to the
Right.
thing, they see, okay, he's following 500
Right.
people, and then they can go look and see the people that you're
Uh-huh,
following.
uh-huh.
Why you
Yeah.
care? You worry about your followers. Why you
Yeah.
worried about who the
Well,
people,
you
who the
know, the
hell
people
I'm
that don't got
following?
nothing going on, they try to keep up
So
with
now at this
everything
point in
else.
time, yes, I'm like, bro, people, y'all ain't got. If you got time to worry about who
Yeah.
somebody following, you not
Oh, they
busy
not.
enough.
They not. They not. All on our plate
I
trying to
think
see what
Ocho
we
froze
eating.
for a
That's
second.
why you starving.
Yeah, bro, eat your food. You got what you got. Hold on. You went to the restaurant. It was a
Mm-hmm.
buffet. You got what you wanted. You could put whatever you wanted to put on
Right.
your plate. Okay, the people that you're following, those are the people that you wanted to
Right.
follow. The people that I'm following, those are the people that
Yeah.
I wanted to follow. I don't understand why you concerned with who
Yeah.
I'm following.
Well, you got to be careful though, Unc. When you reach a certain level of status,
I had to
fame,
learn the
yeah,
hard way.
you can't like everybody pictures. You can't follow certain people. And
Oh, I ain't like
yeah,
nobody.
when you like pictures, from what I heard now, their rules to Instagrams is, well, if you like too many, you're trying to get their attention. You see where I'm going?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
like
so
nothing. I hate all y'all
I'm with
working out. All y'all working out, your body's bad
I'm
too.
with you. I'm with you when you're right.
I had to learn the hard way.
Yeah.
You right, Ocho. You you ain't wrong
Oh
when you're
yeah,
right.
listen. This the culprit, who got on my case is right here. She wide awake too.
Mhm. Yeah, you understand. You understand. Okay, that's a
Yeah,
problem.
now you ain't got to worry about it no more.
And
Now,
it was
listen,
big thing. Why you following her? I was like, even if you follow somebody, why you following
Yeah.
her? She on IG.
yeah. Oh no,
I ain't the only. You make it seem like she got one follower and I'm
Yeah.
it.
listen. It's
Okay,
the fact
okay,
that
fine. It ain't no
yeah,
biggie.
hey, I don't got no more problems. Now, what I do, I can see. I still got eyes now. Yeah, I can still see, but I ain't got.
I like it in my mind. Ocho, I ain't liked it. You don't know I liked it, but I liked it in my mind. That's nice. Like art. I did the hard eyes. I did the hard eyes
You
in my mind.
Hey, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, but I get it. Hey, it ain't worth, because in the beginning,
Yeah.
Ocho, I was following these people before I met you. How you gonna come in and tell me to unfollow? You know what I did, Ocho? At one point in time, Ocho, I was following like 1,200
Right.
people. I couldn't. Okay, I got rid of 200.
Mm-hmm.
Why you got? I got rid of another
Yeah.
200. Okay, leave that person. Oh, why you? Now I'm down to
Right.
700, 600. Now I'm down to
Yeah.
4. I'm trying to figure, because
Listen,
it ain't that big of
I
a
was
deal.
following.
I mean, but a lot of these people I was following, I didn't even know you
Yeah.
existed.
Yeah. Well, I had to clean mine up. I had to clean my Instagrams up. I don't think I follow maybe 120 people now. I done cleaned it up. So listen, I just want peace. I like peace. I got to deal with
Yeah.
enough shit in the real world. And when I come home,
Yeah.
I don't want to have no problem with my phone. I don't want to have no problem with my people. I just want to come in. Hey, how you doing, baby? I want
Who
to
is
get on the
this?
game.
Who is that? Say, I
That's
work
it.
with her. I work with these
Right.
people.
Yeah. Even that. Hey,
Well, if you see him at work, why you gotta
Ooh.
follow? Oh my
Damn,
God.
you be going through it. That's a lot to wait. Hey, matter of fact,
Yeah.
when somebody question you like that again, ask them where your ring at. Where my ring at? You asking me questions as if we a married couple. The where my ring at? We ain't walk down
Like,
there out if you asking me this
if
question.
if you work with them, you see them every day. Why you got? I say, so what? You think I follow somebody to keep up with them?
Right. Hey, don't stand for
I'm
that.
like,
Hey,
oh,
you gotta
y'all.
put your foot down now.
Nah,
Put your foot
Ocho.
down.
I just let. Hey, sometimes Ocho. Sometimes you just let them
Yeah.
have that and just.
Okay. I understand.
I need to get me a burner account, followed by 5,000 people. Follow who I want. I'll be out there secretly liking photos. Ocho, if Davante Adams gets his wish, he'll eventually be a member of the New York Jets, playing with his friend and four-time NFL MVP Aaron Rodgers. But he's also open to playing with several other teams: the New Orleans Saints, Derek Carr, the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Baltimore Ravens, the Buffalo Bills, the Dallas Cowboys. The San Francisco 49ers are among the teams that have inquired about the six-time Pro Bowler, are places Adams would be. Obviously, he'd love to be in the Bay. He's from the area, so he'd love to be back out there. Where do you think Davante ends up?
Listen, the two things that make sense. For one, the Cowboys don't have the money. They don't have the cap space. What makes the most sense is playing with Derek Carr out with the Saints. And what probably is going to happen is him playing with Aaron Rodgers in New York. He's familiar with the offense. He's familiar with the quarterback. He's familiar with the offensive coordinator. So it's just you go there and you plug in and you play right now because he knows the offense. Aaron knows him. It take them who knows how long just to develop that chemistry that they've already had throughout the years. And to me, it makes the most sense. Especially from an offensive perspective, if you watch the Jets against the Broncos, with them really having no arsenal of weapons outside of Garrett Wilson to throw to, think about what you do if you add Davante Adams and give him his old weapon back. Then you have Garrett Wilson. It takes some of the pressure off of him. Now,
I want Garrett Wilson. No, you don't get to keep Garrett Wilson. I want Garrett Wilson. You'll have to ship him to the Raiders.
No, you can't do that.
Okay. Oh, no, you can't get him. Oh, no.
You can't do that. Listen, what the Jets can do, the Raiders, you have a problem? Okay, we give you Hassan Reddick. Now you got Matt Crosby, you got Hassan Reddick. You don't turn that down.
He ain't got no money.
Who ain't got no money?
He want a new contract. He said he want to go back to Philly.
I don't know what they're going to do, but they're going to make it happen. I think it's going to happen before. Tomorrow's Friday, right?
Yeah.
When is the trade deadline?
The trade deadline, I think, is in November. I think they pushed it back.
Yeah, but see, they don't need to waste no time. And I don't think knowing Mark Davis and knowing Antonio Pierce is gonna stand on business. Antonio got time for that.
Yeah.
You know, if you understand who he is, the type of man he is outside of coaching. I ain't got time for this. This is becoming I don't want to use the word distraction. I'm not going to use that word, but he just want to get things expedited as fast as possible. So both sides are happy. So I want to see Davante Adams on the field. And I would love to see him in the Jets uniform. Or is there even room for him over in New Orleans anyway, where Chris Olave, Rashid Shaheed is already there. I'm not sure who the number 3 might be, but for him, I think the better fit from an offensive perspective is being with Aaron Rodgers. And then from a productive standpoint, being able to put up the numbers you're used to putting up will also be there if he goes with Aaron as well.
Yeah. For whatever reason here, Aaron and Garrett Wilson hadn't been able to get on the same page. We saw them on the sidelines doing training camp, having discussions about where Aaron wanted to be, Garrett Wilson where he was, where he thought the ball should be. So they haven't quite got on the same page as of yet. That's years. Normally it takes years for a quarterback and a wide receiver to develop that chemistry where they they understand each other without saying a word. It's just a look. I know where the ball's going to be, where I need to be. I know where he's going to be. He knows where the ball's going to be. Things like that. It takes time.
A long time.
That is it. You can work on it in mini camp and you try to strengthen that in training camp and then hopefully in preseason. But Ocho, they didn't do none of those things.
Yeah, you're right.
You didn't have the mini camp because the last mini camp I don't think Aaron came. In training camp, they was trying to work through it. But then in camp, normally, Ocho, when we have a problem in practice, we get an opportunity to work on it in the preseason game. But now nobody playing the preseason, so we don't get a chance to work on it.
Yeah, it's different. It's different.
So Hopefully, Davante, I like Davante a lot. Hopefully, he gets this situation resolved. He gets to go somewhere. He probably like, damn, probably should have stayed in Green Bay.
So,
Jordan
oh,
Love.
but yeah, but no, it's a young man's game now. It's a young man game, and obviously he made the right decision to go play with Derek Carr. The right decision to go play with Derek Carr. Obviously, his college teammate from Fresno State, and just so happened, listen, they decided to ship Derek Carr off to New Orleans. So,
Jeremy Fowler of ESPN posted a long article about Stephon Diggs and Buffalo Bills
why they keep
divorce.
doing this?
This divorce did not come out of nowhere. Tremendous player, a team source said, but the offense didn't need him anymore. He's
Oh, it
super
didn't?
smart, and if you sugarcoat it with him and you're not 100%, he'll see through it. And the source said Diggs' approach, and he remembers everything you say. You always have to worry about how he feels, as a Bill team source said. That worries on the locker room. Coaches and scouts on Minnesota staff during Diggs' tenure, they are often referred to Diggs' experience as a roller coaster on the field, on-field brilliance and off-the-field irritability that can elicit discomfort within the football building. It can be a lot. He might throw a helmet. He'll wear on your quarterback, but find me a premier receiver that is not a diva.
Listen,
Ocho, you played the
I have a
position.
question.
You were great at the position. Go ahead.
We in week 5. Stephon Diggs now
Yeah.
plays for the Houston Texans.
For the
Why
Houston
does his
Texans,
name
yeah.
continue to come up with Mr. Fowler or anybody else that's a part of the Bills organization? Now you talk about you didn't need Stephon Diggs, right? Please tell me how they look when they played against the Ravens. Please tell me when Josh Allen couldn't put a Superman cape on and need a viable threat to go to when you're playing against a really good defense that might be top 3 in the NFL right now, I might add. Who did he have he can go to and say, you know what, I need you to get open right now, come hell or high water. I can't scheme you open. I can't help you get open. I can't put you in motion. I want to line you up. It's 3rd and 5. I need you to win for me right now. I don't want to play Superman. I just need you to go and get it. Out the mud, off the muscle. What happens when you don't have that? You can only scheme people open so long. This is no disrespect to the Bills receivers and what they have. I like what they have right now. I like it, especially Keon Coleman. He's a rookie, but he's not there yet. He's not there yet.
Right.
I like what they have, but still, Stephon Diggs is a top premier receiver, no matter what people may say, no matter what people may think. Look at the numbers that him and Josh Allen put up together in his tenure there. The first 4 years. Look at the numbers they put up. It's not a mistake. Of course, you're going to be upset when he doesn't get the ball. Because you know what the first thing they do to you? When you don't have the stats, you don't have the numbers to go with the salary that you're making, that's the first thing they use against you. Well, if you look at your numbers, you're not putting up the same type of numbers now. We think it's time for you to take a pay cut. That's what we think. You know, so they use all this. Man, listen, man. Stephon Diggs is going to the Houston Texans. That's it. Stop bringing him up. I don't know why. I don't know why they continue to do so.
He's already there. I just took a different approach.
But you can talk to me now.
I was like, hey,
talk to me.
I was like, hey,
Take.
I think the thing is like what bothered me is that they hadn't come to me early in the game. It's the 3rd quarter, 4th quarter, and they ask you, hey, what you like? No, don't ask me now. No. Remember how y'all say y'all was gonna spread it around this week? He spread it around.
Right.
Because I'm gonna walk upstairs and I'm gonna knock on Alex's door on Monday and I'm gonna get that check.
Right.
Don't ask me. You said let y'all do y'all job. I'm gonna let y'all do y'all job. Because if I'm doing y'all job, y'all don't pay me for this. I'm gonna make the same amount of money, Ocho, whether you throw me 12 balls or you throw me 1. Now, the likelihood of us winning when you throw me 12 greatly increases our chance.
Thank you. Come on now. Take your time.
But I'm not finna be mad. I ain't throwing no helmet. I ain't tearing nothing. That's the same thing I said. The only time John really got mad at me is that when I needed 5 yards to get 1,000. Back then, tight ends didn't get 1,000 yards easy. I had 995 at the half. I had 6 catches for $1.15, $1.16, 2 touchdowns. We up 14 points. We lose the game in overtime. I ain't catch another pass. He said, "What?" I said, "Bro, I ain't never come to you and tell you." He said, "No, that's your job." So, No, I'm not going to be, because I understand how it works. And I tell people this all the time, no matter, and it's applicable because for the most part, Ocho, I had, manual labor jobs when I was growing up. And they're going to need people. They're going to need people to pick up the pecans, to clip the onions, load tomatoes, to bale the hay, whatever. They need that. But when you work these people jobs, and there are other people out there that want those jobs, they're going to tolerate you until they can replace you.
Always.
Now, and like you said, now you can speed up that process. You can speed up that process because you and I both know T.O. should have been a 1 helmet or 2 helmet guy.
Yeah.
That's it. That's how great he was. The same thing with Randy. He should have been a 1 or 2 helmet guy. That's how great they were. And as great as they were, what happened, Ocho?
They tolerate you. They tolerate you enough so they could. And the funny thing about it, even though you can't replace them, even still today, you can't replicate what they've been able to do from a production standpoint. But I understand what you're talking about as far as the business goes. I understand what you're talking about.
And just Ocho, it's just like a relationship. You might be, and I'm not just talking about women. I'm talking about men. It might be a woman, she can do everything. But treats you a certain way. So even though she can cook, she take care of the house, she do everything that you might need, but she becomes a headache. It becomes a problem. It's the nagging. She doesn't give you the peace. And as soon as you find somebody to give you, they might not ever be able to do totally what she can do, you let it go. It might be a man. He pay all the bills. He do everything. You're like, you know what? I'm out of here.
And she gone?
She gone.
Now I don't know about that scenario right there. A woman leaving the man that's paying all the bills and going to somebody else that ain't there. I don't know about that one.
I tell you what, she'll do something behind his back until he find out, and then he'll get rid of her.
Well, that is true. But they will play that. That's
They'll give you a reason to get up out of there. So as a team,
you heard her? She's about Unc preaching tonight.
So as a team will say, you know what? Yes, we're not going to find anybody to give us those numbers, but I'm not finna deal with this no more. I'm not dealing with this anymore. I'm not finna keep begging you to act a certain way. I'm not going to ask you to keep doing this. We done.
Hey.
And then, because here's the thing, Ocho, if you have a great, let's just say, T.O. should have been able to get 2 or 3 more years just based on what he had done in his previous 12, 13 years. Just that alone should allow him to say, you know what? Hey, you know what, T.O.? We can't pay you the money what you normally get, but here you go. Bro, we need you to be the 3rd receiver. We're going to shoot you $3, $4, $5 million a year. Same thing with AB. Man, look how talented AB was. There ain't no reason AB shouldn't be in the league. None whatsoever. But you see what happened in Pittsburgh and you see what happened in Oakland. But I think the fans did AB a disservice because when he was posting everything and they was like, AB, yeah, you right, AB. You right, AB. Ooh, AB. Let AB free. Bro, stop this, man. Y'all see the man being destructive to himself. Why would y'all egg that behavior on? Tom threw him a lifeline. I guarantee you, there ain't 10 guys that got feet better than AB right now in the NFL.
Hold on, it ain't no AB in the NFL right now at all, and that's no disrespect to the talent that's there right now. That's no disrespect to the top 5 right now. Ain't no AB. Ain't no Antonio Brown out there now. It's different now.
And ain't no AB out there. He's the guy himself when he should have been there. So it just goes to show you. It's just like another job. You know what? He ain't as productive as he once was, but he's good in the locker room. Think about it. A lot of times you see coaches, they'll go somewhere and they'll take a couple of guys from the team they were on just because.
Right.
I know when I left, if I needed a job, I can go get a job right now. I can go get a job with Kyle Shanahan's staff. I bet I can get a job with Mike McDaniel's staff. I can get a job with Sean McVay's staff. You know why? Because Kyle Shanahan and Mike Shanahan will go vouch for me.
Yeah. Well, shoot, I give me a job too. I give me a job.
I want listen. I ain't calling nobody. I don't want to be no
No,
damn coach. I want no
listen.
part.
I don't want to coach either. I want to listen. I think it takes
What you want to do?
it takes too much time to me. I think to see the real money. I'm talking about the real money, huh? You hear me? Stay with me now. To see the real money as a coach, because coaching is so fickle. You got 3 years. If your ass ain't winning, you got to go. And I ain't moving everybody. I ain't moving nobody. I ain't moving everybody up to another state. And we get fired, and I got to tell Real, okay, you and all the kids, now, we got to go. We got to pack up. I can't do that. The money ain't.
Yeah.
I'm good right here.
Coaching in the military, and Pentecostal ministry.
Pentecostal.
Don't nobody move more. Yeah, they
What's
move.
that?
A Pentecostal
Yeah.
minister? Yeah, they be moving all the time, Ocho. Like every 7 years, they got to get up out of there. You ain't never been to a Pentecostal church where they had them tent revivals?
Who?
A tent revival.
No. Oh, my bad. Nah.
Lord,
I go to the Baptist church, tambourines. Oh my Lord. And we
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But military families, they move. Every so often, guess what? You have, that's my good friend. This is my good friend. Next thing you know, he gone. They got to go. Military, you got to go
Right.
somewhere else. You might be at Fort Carson, Fort Dix, Fort Benning, this one and that one. Hey, you are Fort Stewart. You all over the place.
How long do you normally stay if you're in the military? Well, baby, how long you normally stay somewhere when you're in the military? By a good 3 years?
But if you're at Fort Liberty, you stuck there because it's airborne.
She said everywhere is probably a minimum of 3 years, but if you're at Fort Liberty, you
Yeah.
kind of stuck there because you're airborne.
Yeah.
Oh, she said you got to re-enlist to get up out of Fort Liberty. I don't even know what this terminology mean. I'm just regurgitating what she's telling me.
Yeah. So that's the thing, though, Ocho. So in a situation like that, hey, you up. And so, yeah, I just think, look, it's over with. Ain't no sense in y'all trying to badmouth the man now. He's gone. We know there are some problems. We saw the rumblings on the sideline. We saw the cryptics. You try not to read. You try not to read too much into it, right, Ocho. But when somebody it's just like, Ocho, it's just a matter of time. When a woman keeps tweeting cryptically, there's something behind that now. Hey, there's something. Hey, now you could. Oh man, what? I ain't see it coming. You did?
Yeah.
Hell, Stevie saw it coming.
Oh, so them tweets was about me? Them little cryptic tweets you be posting sometime. I done seen some cryptic tweets. I'm not talking about Crip walking. I'm talking about them cryptic tweets like just spoke about. Now kind of coming back to me and resonating because sometimes you be tweeting stuff when we beefing and I'm like, well, where this coming from? I be seeing it from my burner account.
I'm gonna ask you.
Well, at me then. Shit.
Jamar Chase was asked about Baltimore's new backfield duo, Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry. Ocho, let's take a listen to what Jamar
Let's
had
go,
to say.
Chase.
Honestly, bro, that's cop, bro. That's cop that's cheating. If I'm playing Madden, RPO read with those two, but it's pretty copping, you know what I'm saying, on the game. And in real life, they still doing the same thing. So, you know what I'm saying? It's a great duo they have back there.
Would you ever play the Ravens in that?
Hell no. I go get myself, man.
Is Lamar and Derrick Henry the scariest duo in the NFL?
Yeah, it's cheating. It's cheating. I mean, just honestly, from an offense perspective, unless you have the personnel and in the front line and the second level to be able to deal with that, and players that are sound and disciplined with gap responsibility and understand where they need to be in their fits and good with their hands and at the point of attack. That if you are sound and disciplined defensively, then you really don't mind having to play against Lamar Jackson and Derrick goddamn Henry. But the duo itself in general and what is known as a passing league now is scary. But what happens when you stack nine in the box though? Huh? What happens when you have a front line that's stout? That's stout, where ain't nobody moving. It's a different ball game. It's a different ball game.
But you got to be perfect every time. Because the one time you try
Yeah.
to cheat, now
Yeah.
Lamar comes
That's why I
out the
said
backside.
discipline.
The
That's why I
one,
said you got to have that
the
discipline.
one time you don't get to where you're
Right.
supposed to be, that
Mhm.
crease, Derrick Henry hits his head on the goalpost from
Yeah,
87.
like he did last week. We don't see it.
That's
I
what
don't know when that game is going to happen. Listen, right now, if I'm not mistaken, I think the Bengals maybe 27th against the pass, maybe 30th against the rush. I'm not sure. Even though the stats look like that defensively for them, that normally the games against the Ravens they're close. Sometimes, obviously, I think Lamar Jackson is 4-1. Yeah, 4-1 against when him and Joe Burrow have gone head to head. One really 3-1 because one of those games Joe went out. So where Browning had to come in and take over. I'm hoping the game is good. I'm hoping it's close. I hope the defense shows up a little better because it's a division game. I'm thinking it can be a little better despite the records and the way we've been playing defensively. I don't know, but you're gonna see a game. You're gonna see a team that the Ravens are gonna play. It's probably not gonna be a division opponent. It might be the Steelers. It might be the Browns. With all that running and all that RPO, it just ain't working because them boys coming downhill. Them boys coming downhill.
Hold on. The general rule is, Ocho, I got to stop the run because if I can't stop the run, now I can't stop the play action.
Yeah.
I can't let you be. I got to stop something. Damn. I mean, Ocho, the thing is, I'm trying to stop you from robbing my house. I either got to close the window or shut the door. I can't leave them both open, Ocho. I'm inviting somebody to come in.
Hey, that's a good one.
Ish.
Oh, that's a good one.
So I've got to stop the run, or if I don't stop the run, I can't stop the pass because they're gonna play action me to death. And I don't care. There's a reason why teams have gone to that two shell. Because they say we're gonna make you run the football because the only way you can make us come up out of it is to run us up out of it. And there are very few teams that have the running backs to run you out of cover two. Baltimore has a guy that can run your ass out of cover two.
Listen, if you don't catch him going east and west, and you let that joker go north and south, man, shoot. But I'm gonna pray for you.
That's why you see what they've done. Now they've got his heels at 8 yards. They either toss it to him or they hand it to him. They let it because he's a long strider. So you put him 4 yards. No, let him open up. Let him when he get to the line of scrimmage. That's 8 yards. So now. So now when he hit a hole, first of all, if you don't make him change his direction, make him change his feet. So you just let him go just like this here, and you don't make him check his feet. We call it checking his feet. Just like the same thing we do with a returner. If you don't make him check his feet, you just let him hit it on a dead run. Okay.
I don't want no part.
What happened? Then you go to the Ocho. Then you take your helmet off. You go to okay. What happened? Did you get on? Did you get on? Nah. Nah.
Hey,
what happened? He hit his head on the goalpost.
I can't imagine playing corner and that guard pulling, and they have that toss with Derrick Henry and you the corner out there, and the guard coming, and you suppose you can't cut the guard no more, so you got to take the guard on and do whatever you can. And man, listen, man, I don't want no part of that. I don't want no part. You talk about making a business decision? Shh. Boy, you can have that.
Yeah, because you ain't really, and they looking to punish somebody. Now all of a sudden they don't have to go up against a Simons or Chris Jones or formerly Aaron Donald. They get 190-pound or 200-pound DB, bro. I ain't gonna even lie to you, boy. They trying to flapjack you. They trying to run you smooth over. They trying to make roadkill out of you. They gonna do something bad to you. they coming out there with bad intentions. They tried to put that helmet on you.
Every time.
So, hey, Ocho, you're like, damn. Hey, somebody get this man, get it. Hey, I'm gonna get in the way. I'm gonna dodge over here, make him go over there, make him go over there. I ain't really trying to take him on now. Come on,
man.
Rashee Rice is going on IR. Patrick Mahomes said today he didn't initially know. He was the one who accidentally collided with Rashee Rice's knee. Then he saw the replay on SoFi Stadium video board. When I saw the replay, I felt like that I hit Rashee. I really wasn't worried about myself. I was worried about the injury and hopefully that it wasn't as bad as it looked. I was the one that hit him. I didn't notice it in the moment. I was more worried about trying to get the ball. Obviously, he's just trying to make a play, and it happens whenever you're trying to make tackles. Bro. First of all, he's a quarterback. What the hell you think he ain't used to? Patrick Mahomes probably ain't never Patrick Mahomes probably ain't played defense since he was what? 8 years old,
probably.
9 years old, 10?
Probably.
Because we all played it, and we all played both ways when we had, Pee Wee, Pop One, or whatever they call it, Ocho. We all played both ways. But Patrick Mahomes hadn't tackled someone, tried it, obviously throw an interception, you try to tackle him. But that's what you try to do. You try to take the knees out. And when you try to take the knees out and you're not looking what you see, son, you got to see what you hit. Well, he ain't no defensive player. He ain't trying to see what he's hit. He just trying to protect himself
in that situation,
and make a
in
play.
That situation, he's coming from one way. Rashee Rice is coming from behind. There was no way. Yeah, there was no way. It's just.
And the thing was, Ocho, like you said, Patrick Mahomes, Rashee Rice. Patrick goes low. Rashee Rice is coming this way. His shoulder hits the knee. Back hyperextended. Boom. Because Rashee Rice is coming. I don't want you to score. Patrick Mahomes is coming. I don't want you to score. 2, boom, boom.
Damn, man.
And it's called friendly fire. It's happened. I'm trying, you trying to block. I'm trying to get a block, and you could get guys running back, run up your back. That's when I get mad at them. I say, all right, I ain't gonna block for your ass no more. You running my back now.
And it's crazy.
I ain't finna get hurt. Hey, don't hurt me trying to help you.
It's friendly fire too. Friendly fire. So hold on. They didn't bring nobody in. So Rashee Rice and Hollywood Brown out. Who's stepping up? Sky Moore, Sky Moore.
Remember, we just had the conversation about Brett Beach about they threw Sky Moore a ball on Sunday, and Brett Beach slammed his fist on the table.
They still don't got no choice but to use him now. They ain't got no choice but to use Sky Moore. We got Mecole Hardman, Travis Kelce. Okay.
Worthy.
Oh, I forgot. We got X-Man. Okay. Okay.
But they and they got Watson, Justin Watson, I think that's his name. They've been relying on the tight end Noah Gray. Number 83.
He's been catching some balls.
Yeah. Normally he's kind of like their blocking guy, kind of a utility guy. But they've been throwing him a lot of balls lately, Ocho. Rashee Rice's mom is accused of stealing a package that was on the front of an apartment door. She was caught on camera and did it while wearing Mama Rice jersey. Ocho, really?
Wait, you for real?
Yes.
I need to know the backstory. I just don't think she really taking somebody's package, or maybe somebody might have did something.
That'll be like Rail got on the 85 jersey saying Miss Ocho, and she snatches somebody's package from under. I need to know the backstory. The backstory is Chad Ocho's girl, Miss Ocho, swiped somebody's package. The Ring camera got her. And she got his jersey on.
Yeah,
Ocho.
I think they probably took a package. Because think about it. We talk about Rashee Rice's mom. We talk about an NFL player's mother who has nothing to worry about right now, probably ever. Oh, so you want to play with me? Okay, I'm going to take your package. I know she know the Ring camera right there. I know she see the Ring camera.
I don't think, Ocho, I don't think she saw it. But that's when you go to the police.
Right.
You let them handle it. Because now you put yourself in a situation. I mean, there are a lot of times like, man, damn, I be wanting to, just let it, because sometimes I do wish I could go back to pre-1988 when Sterling Sharpe wasn't in the NFL.
Right. You get to do what you want to do.
You can go,
like pitches and follow people.
Nah, damn to like a picture. Hey, all this crazy talk out here, slide your number. I get with you. We can see what's really going on. We can see what's really going on.
Yeah,
all that other stuff.
Talk about.
Nah, damn to like it the pictures. I can't even like it no damn pictures. That ain't got nothing to do with where I am now. That's got to do with other people. And then the fact of the matter is, it should be a situation where you like the picture. Only the person that has the account can see that you like the
instead
picture.
Of everybody else. That's a part. Okay.
Yeah, everybody else. They'll be in your business. Because a lot of people just go, ooh, Ocho like the picture. Like the picture. This person like the picture. Ooh, you know what that means? What? That means man, why you like a guy working out? Why you like the guy working out picture? I mean, I work out just because you don't work out. I learned, bro, okay, I like that. I like that the way you do it at that time and attention. I like the 1, 2, 3 down, the 1, 2, 3 up, the hold at the top, the hold at the bottom. Damn, okay. I see the growth. I see the full stretch at the top. I see the.
Yeah.
But it's the got now, Ocho. Everything that you do or say gets critiqued.
Yeah.
And I just can't. I remember I was talking to my homeboy. I was talking to Bucket that day. I said, man, I'm done with this. I said, all this stuff is possible, bro. I'm gonna talk. I said, I'm gonna talk because people that understand that's my age, we ain't got time for the playing them guys. Pause. Man, shut up. When we talk about hit the hole, we talk about the A gap. We talk about, they ran the ball down his throat. Pause on. Man, get out of here with that. That's your problem. Everybody saying pause. Bro, y'all grown.
Yeah.
And y'all want to play kids game. Ocho, check it. Speaking of stuff, Ocho, I gotta address something that's been happening behind the scenes for over a year.
Shit.
Scammers have been posing as talent bookers for Club Shay, sending emails to lesser-known artists, influencers, and actors. The scammer often signs his email Daniel Joseph. The scheduled Zoom calls with guest prospects, but never turns on the camera. They offer $3,000 in compensation for the guest appearance. Once they get you right, so they ask you, says, okay, we want to send you the $3,000. Can you give us your banking information? They give them their banking information. So instead of sending the money, they take money. Ocho froze again. So guys,
I'm right here. I ain't free.
Please do not give strangers your banking information. Club Shay, we do not pay guests to come on our platform. We do not, I repeat, on Club.
Can you see me? Oh, okay. He talked about it was me. It wasn't me. I knew it wasn't me. Yeah. Huh?
That was our computer.
Hey, chat, y'all good? I'm gonna be right back. Give us a minute, baby.
Yeah, and what happens, Ocho, is that unfortunately, we do not pay guests to come on Club Shay. We would never ask for your information. So please, that is not us. That is no member of Club Shay that's reaching out, asking you for your banking information. We do not pay guests to come on Club Shay. So guys, please be careful. Normally, most of the guests that come on, we do have bookers. We do. I have two. A lot of times, will DM the person myself from my account. That's a lot of times how it works. But over the last, and this guy has like 11 different accounts. And we've turned it over to Google. We turned it over to the FBI. And so we're doing everything that we possibly can, not only to protect ourselves, but to protect my fans that watch and listen to Club Shay. So, guys, what's up, Ram? How you doing?
I got a question.
So, go ahead.
As a former scammer myself, how are people even falling for this? Because at some point they would need to talk to somebody that they're used to hearing or a name that they're used to Ash, somebody that you work with. How can they not, even before sending their bank information, actually find out if it's legit and right? How are you getting scammed in 2024? Let's start there. How are you having a Zoom call or a FaceTime call with nobody visible? Like, what are we doing in 2024?
Because I think the thing is, Ocho, look, the platform, Club Shay has become extremely large, and some of these people could really use the platform to get for reach and visibility. And so they're looking at it, this is an opportunity. It's kind of like the same way people get scammed in church. They get these insurance scams, they get these pyramid schemes because, because people really need it. They really need it. And people are taking advantage of that. So guys, I'm saying, look, we do not pay guests to come on Club Shay. If somebody emails you, and we wouldn't email you directly, we would go through your representative. Because I have one of the largest, I'm with WME. And so they know everybody that's somebody, they're going to be able to get in touch with your representative. Or I'm going to be able to reach out to you. Or I'm going to be able to reach out to somebody that you know. So we're not emailing you. We're not asking for any banking information. So guys, please, please be careful. Please be careful and do not turn over any banking information. So never, ever, 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 ever. Ocho, Anthony Richardson talked about being injury prone. Let's take a listen to what AR had to say.
It's football. I'm pretty sure they got out the house and came out here and got hit by somebody that's running 20 plus miles per hour, every week. I'm pretty sure they'll be sore dealing with injuries as well. So, people are going to talk, that's what people do. So, and I'm not necessarily worried about it. I'm just trying to focus on getting better day by day.
I had a coach told me once.
What'd you think?
The best ability is availability. We know it's a game of football where everybody running 20, 25 plus miles per hour. It's a contact sport.
Well, if you know that, get out.
It's a contact sport. You got to be able to protect yourself, especially at the quarterback position. Now, because you were injured last year, because you're injured now, you might have a hip injury or ankle, whatever it may be, they're going to call you injury prone. It's going to stick.
Yes.
And that label is going to stick, especially if it starts early on in your career. So you just got to find ways to protect yourself, man. Listen, Anthony Richardson is a special talent. He's a special talent. He has a chance, an opportunity to change the structure of that Colts franchise, I'm not saying he's going to be Peyton Manning, but he has a chance to get it going in the right direction along with the other young quarterbacks like the Jaden Daniels, the CJ Strouds. We just need him on the field. We need him on the field healthy and upright. So I'm hoping he has a speedy recovery. But right now, based on what we've seen the past 2 seasons, you would be just that, injury prone. And I'm not.
Ocho, this is where I'm going to have to disagree with you. Football is not a contact sport.
What is it?
Football is a collision sport.
A collision is contact. When two things collide, that's contact.
See, contact is minimal.
Right.
People collide.
I like it.
Football, I heard somebody best describe football this way. Football is a lot like nuclear warfare. There are no winners, only survivors.
Ooh. Wait, what am I?
You don't win at football. You survive the game. You survive football. Because think about it. You say if somebody ran into you at 20 miles an hour, but you think about this. People are running in you at 20 miles an hour over and over and over and over and over and over again. 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 50 times a game. That's what I tell people. You want to know what it's like to play NFL football? Go to Lowe's and get you a hard hat and put on your biggest coat and get 10 yards away from your garage. Get 5 yards away from your garage and run into it as hard as you possibly can 20 times. Okay, now do it again 30 times and then do it again 40 times. And I tell you what, just for good measure, come back and do it again on Thursday because you got a short week. Now you know what it's like to play football. And everybody talking about he's soft. You wouldn't last one day.
Yeah.
Let alone a season. So stop it. I love how people talk about he's soft. Bro, you don't know what soft is. You soft for the drugstore cotton. All y'all out there bumping them gums.
So
he's soft. He's soft. He's scared. Bro, there's a reason why you on your couch talking. How you was scared.
Now you know what I had to go through 2 times a year against the Ravens, 2 times a year against the Steelers.
Yes.
But I was able to do it without getting injured for years. Can I tell you why? I tell you why I never got hurt?
What?
Nutrition.
Ocho, the same way people that never drank get cancer. The same way people that do eat certain things, there are certain people that eat pork, eat whatever, and never get a disease.
Yeah.
But there are some people that eat everything, boom. So ain't no rhyme or reason, Ocho.
It ain't.
What about the people that don't smoke and get cancer, get lung cancer, get throat cancer? And there are people that smoke, been smoking 70 years, take their last breath. Oh, well, he had a cigarette in his hand. Some people, some people smoke 70 years, Ocho, and never get it. And there are people that never smoked a cigarette or cigar, never drank anything. I just stopped trying to figure out why. Look, this is the way it's intended to be. Hey, let me make the most of my time while I'm here. But Anthony Richardson, you're gonna have to learn how to get down, because you never gonna be big enough to run over those guys. They'll break you, bro. They'll break you. I understand you 6'5", 244, and you ran 4.4, 4.5.
Yeah. He gonna be all right though. He gonna be all right. We get him healthy, stay on that field. He gonna be all right.
Ocho, he got to protect himself.
I mean, you know what? They got to stop running.
I'm blocking for you. Ocho is just like me. I'm blocking for you, Ocho, on the jailbreak screen. Okay, once you break that and you see all them three guys, Ocho, go down, man.
But listen, the coach has got to save him from himself. Stop fucking running him. Stop calling plays where he's run first. They got to change some of the play calling. You know, I understand he can take off because nobody's open. That's one thing, but design play runs. I think when he got hurt, if I'm not mistaken, that might have been a design play run. If I'm not mistaken,
no, he scrambled on that one. But no, actually he got hurt the play before. Because remember, he got up limping, he scrambled and got up the play before, and then the next one was a quarterback run, was a design run.
See what I mean?
Yeah,
so that's on the goddamn Colts.
Yes, if I'm a defender, if he ain't protecting you, why the hell should I?
Yeah.
They the one that's running you. I'm gonna try to drop helmet on you.
Every time.
Yes. So protect yourself, bro. Protect yourself. They're not going to protect you. They're gonna because think about it. They go a whole game. They already done said they can't in the pocket. They got to put a blanket and get a nice little pillow and lay you down. They can't dump you like they used to. So once you get outside that pocket and you get past that line of scrimmage, boy, they trying to ooh.
Boy, head hunting out there, man.
Yeah, for sure. I know I would.
Yeah. I mean, the rules are already in the offensive favor. So, the rules are like that because they want to keep the star quarterbacks on the field.
Well, it's your job. It's the offensive coordinator job, and it's his job to stay on the field. Because if you break that line of scrimmage, I'm trying to split your mofo dome. I'm trying to, because that greatly increases my chance of winning. Hey, I'm hitting you as hard as legal. I don't want people to misconstrue this. I'm never going to hit anybody cheat unless you hit me cheat. Then I'm gonna get you back. Yeah, I'm gonna get my lick back. I just want you to know I'm gonna get my lick back.
Yeah.
But in that situation, I ain't gonna hit him cheat. But boy, Rob Gronkowski thinks Bill Belichick would go to the Jags if the position opens up. Gronk said, I think Coach Belichick would pick up the phone if Jacksonville called and they had a head coaching vacancy. Would Jacksonville be a good landing spot for Coach Belichick?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I think the Giants is his first priority. He loves the Giants. He knows John Mara. He was very familiar with his dad, Wellington, who started the Giants, rest his soul, Mr. Mara. I think that's the place I think the Giants. The Jags, now it all depends, Ocho, if that's the only thing that's available.
He's not going. He's not going to the Giants either. Bill Belichick is not putting himself in the same situation he was in when Tom Brady left the Patriots.
Oh, he ain't got no quarterback?
Because you put yourself right back in the same shithole, same.
Well, where the hell he going that got a good quarterback? People that got good quarterback, the Baker ain't going to be available.
Who said he was leaving? Nobody said he wanted to coach again. He didn't say that.
Damn, Ocho, you going to just cough and they going to cover your mouth?
Oh, my bad. I'm at home. My bad.
Damn.
Yeah, that's the air freshener. Look, air freshener she bought me. You want to see it?
That ain't got nothing to do with you
No,
covering
I'm
your
saying
mouth.
it just sprayed. It just sprayed and it came over. You want to see it?
No, yeah, I see the air freshener, but damn, you done cough now. Hell,
My bad. Nah, you
I
ain't
might
got
got
nothing.
COVID.
Baby, bring me that air freshener, baby. Huh?
Man, you know the jokers down there in Liberty City. Ain't no telling
Oh,
what
we
they
ain't got
carry.
nothing down here. We ain't got nothing down here. But
Yeah.
but again, to get back on topic, excuse me, my bad, chat, my bad. But to get back on topic, no, the Jags or the Giants, there wouldn't be two places. Look at the quarterback situation with the Jags. Trevor Lawrence, I mean, obviously right now is not playing good football. He's probably going to get his coach fired. Players get coaches fired. He's probably going to get coach fired at some point.
True.
The Giants, we know how that situation is going. Malik Neighbors he nasty. He's the
Oh, they got Thibodeau, they got Dexter Lawrence, they got some decent players.
You got
Thomas at left tackle.
You need a quarterback, a consistent quarterback to win.
You've been loving Daniel Jones.
What?
You've been loving Daniel
I ain't
Jones.
said nothing about Daniel Jones. Now I said Malik Neighbors.
You ain't said
I
nothing
said
about him
Malik
this year.
Neighbors has saved Daniel Jones. He saved him. I mean, Daniel Jones. Malik Neighbors been there for 2 days, and he's the best goddamn player on the field.
Yeah.
I don't see
coughing on the camera. Huh? I'm asking the chat what they think about you coughing on camera like that.
Well, it wasn't even a cough like that. It was just
Yeah.
That wasn't bad.
Man, y'all don't know Ocho, the boy down in Liberty City. They say, Ocho, hey, Rail. Man, they say the boy down in Liberty City say a monkey had Ebola, bit a dude down in Liberty City, and the monkey died. So what the hell?
Be breaking that stuff here, baby.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Man, you out there coughing? I mean, this man just cough.
I ain't do all that. It was more of a sneeze and a cough though. Yeah.
Think about it. Sneeze come out at 200 miles an hour.
Yeah, but in just me, I'm at home.
I came through the camera. Man, I had to spray myself. I had to spray.
Nah. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm good.
I feel better now. I'm alive.
It's just funny the fact that I'm in the comfort of my own home. If I was out in public, I would have right away. Yeah, but Bill ain't coming out. Bill ain't doing that.
Oh no, Christian McCaffrey's dead.
Ed,
who I played with, overtraining caused the tendonitis. Ed said tendonitis is an overtraining injury, meaning you're training too hard or doing too much, and it turns into tendonitis. If I would say that to Christian has a weakness, is that sometimes he has to protect himself from himself in terms of training too much and doing too much. Remember I talked about Ocho, a lot of these injuries, because guys don't give their bodies enough a time to recover, to repair itself.
Yeah, you did say that. See, I don't know much about tendonitis. I don't know much about overtraining because quiet is kept.
God, you ain't do it.
Yeah, I don't think I overtrained, but I think I did put the body through the ringer to make sure it's able to withstand a 16-game season, especially during our day when we were actually playing what I like to call real, no disrespect, I like to call it real football. Yeah,
I think the thing, Ocho, is that you got when an athlete, most athletes, when they're trained, I'm trying to get to a point, okay, I'm ready to go. And then when the season, man, these guys, they peaking in May, in June for what?
Way too soon.
The season starts in September.
Way too soon.
Yes. Take some time. Let your body recover. These guys, they take off. Oh, I'm back training. I'm back in the lab. Bro, I get it. I get it. But, bro, you got to let your body heal, Ocho. You got to let that thing. Yeah. Because that body, even though it's probably more mental now than physical, it's still a physical game now. Don't they still play tackle football. They just don't tackle. They don't allow them to tackle like they once did. And I get it. I got no problem with that. You understand? The more you know, the better you can help. You can help a sport. They know more now. They know where the collisions come from. They understand that the concussions, a lot of them happen like 30, 40, 50% happen on the kickoff. Hence, that's why they went to the kickoff like they did. And you see, Commissioner Goodell is talking about putting the ball at the 35 instead of the 30. Because here we are, week 4, and we've only had one return with that new kickoff. Yeah. I get it. Like I said, Ed was a guy that took care of his body, spent a lot of time in the cold tub. He got massages, he stretched. So he knows, and Ed was tough because Ed took some shots. Some of those shots that Ed took, hell, I probably would have played about 8 or 9 years taking some of the shots that he took. Because he threw caution to the wind. He was going to, make a play on the football. And it's frustrating for him because he knows, how, his son wants to be. He's very unique. It's been a while that we had a white running back that was the best running back. That hadn't happened. Ocho, that had to happen in damn 3 decades, 4 decades. You got to go back to John Riggins, that you had a white running back that was the best running back. Yes. And that's what C-Mac is. I've known him his whole life. Before he even knew himself, I knew him. And so it's tough to see because I know how much he cares. I know how much he puts into it. And not to be able to play. But the thing is, what he has to understand, bro, you just need to be like 90% when you get to the season. So that way, bro, they're going to run you, bro. They're going to get it out of you. They're going to give you 20 carries, and you're going to catch another 5 to 8. So you're going to get 25 to damn near 30 touches a game.
Yep, and
and hopefully it's a blowout. And now you got a quality backup, so they really could they could really save C-Mac until later in the season. Because I think it's what's
Jordan
his name?
Mason.
Jordan Mason. Jordan?
Yeah.
Jordan Mason,
Jordan Mason. He's good.
So, but I just hope he can the tendonitis goes away. They said I guess he probably another 4 to 6 weeks.
Damn.
It's tough, Ocho. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You ain't never had it, but boy, that tendonitis, woo. I had it in my knee.
Yeah.
I've had it a couple of times in my elbow because I dislocated my elbow. And sometimes it'll flare up. Like I said, I had it in my Achilles, and my right Achilles in 1989. That was my senior year in college. They put a little medicine up under the skin.
Damn.
They wouldn't do that now. They wouldn't do that now.
I just want to thank God, man, for blessing me, man. Because, man, let me knock on wood. I ain't never.
Ocho, you and James Harrison are about to go 3 rounds. I'm fighting James Harrison in an exhibition MMA format, 3 rounds, about in New Orleans before the Super Bowl. I'm so excited. Debo said it's 5 rounds, Ocho. I'm gonna beat your ass in round 1, so don't have to worry about the other 4. I'm standing on business.
Yeah. I mean, listen. I mean, James Harrison is I consider him a friend of mine, a great competitor, one of the most fiercest defensive players of all time. Unbelievable, crazy, animal-like training regimen, and I just. I owe him my ass whooping, and just for that, I challenged him to an MMA fight. He thinks because of his size, because of him being strong, that really means nothing. So in the octagon, I'm probably going to beat his ass. Just being honest,
you gonna tap him out?
Because what he's gonna I can tell you what he's gonna do because of my size. He's gonna be aggressive. He's gonna rush in, not understanding my groundwork is impeccable, similar to that of Khabib. And I would probably choke his ass out with a guillotine. That's what's gonna happen. Listen, he doesn't have the martial arts background that I do.
Ocho, I'm not so sure that if you get him on the ground, you can keep him there.
It doesn't, Unc. You don't understand. He has no groundwork. Like I perfected and mastered my craft and different strategies and techniques in martial arts, man. In Muay Thai, I'm gonna beat the shit out of James Harrison, Unc.
Muay Thai?
Muay Thai. That's what I said. I said Muay Thai.
Okay. I thought you said
No,
Motown.
I'm just talking
I thought you were
fast.
talking about bow tie.
And I got people all on it, all on Twitter talking, oh, he gonna beat you. Have you ever seen him training? Like, have y'all ever played a competitive sport? There is always a disadvantage depending on position that you play based on people's size and strength. That shit don't mean nothing. When it's me and him in that octagon, I'm telling you, remember the story of David and Goliath? That's what it's gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's gonna be. And a lot of people are underestimating my skill.
Chad, don't tell Ocho. I'm putting my money on Debo, but don't tell Ocho.
Hey, listen, if you're a bet man and you put your money on Debo, well, you're gonna be mad. You're gonna be mad.
Okay.
You saw the movie Troy?
Don't tell him. Don't tell Ocho though. Yeah, Ocho, I believe you got it.
All right.
Don't tell Ocho. I'm putting all my money on Debo. Yeah, Ocho, I believe you. I think you're gonna tell
I hope you believe in your co-host. I would hope you don't go against your co-host.
I believe. Fool. I got you, bro. Hey, I ride with Ocho all the way.
Listen, I have a set of skills that I perfected through hours and hours and years and years and years of training in combat sports. Once I get him on the ground and I'm able to
That's my point.
What?
Hell, if I could get a gator on his back, if I could get his mouth closed, I could beat
Hold
him.
on. Well, you have to understand, I know what he's going to do. He's going to be aggressive. He's going to rush. Because you don't want to stand up with me. If he stand up with me, man, I'm gonna pop, 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 get up out of there, pop, get him up out of there, pop, 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 pop. Hey, you hear me? He don't want to stay. He don't want to stay. Listen, you don't want to go toe to toe. So he has to take me to the ground. He don't have the ground game. He don't have the groundwork, or he's not gonna have the stamina or the cardio to hang with me. That's how I know I'm gonna beat his ass. And that's what's gonna happen. So James Harrison, when you see this, and if we see each other before the fight in February in New Orleans, it's on site. On site. That's what I'm talking about. On site.
Don't you want to make it to the fight?
I'm gonna make it to the fight. What do you think he gonna whoop me in person?
Nah, I got you, Ocho.
I would hope you do. I would hope everybody in the chat also has me as well. And stop looking at people because of their size and thinking they can whoop you. It's not the size of the dog in the fight. It's the size of the fight in the dog. Fuck y'all thought. Oh, he big. Oh, he strong. So what? He put his fucking pants on the same way I do. One leg at matter of fact, I put my pants on 3 legs at a time. I don't know what he do.
Yeah, but his pants could fit Mickey Mouse.
Hey, that boy finna get this vert. And the funny thing about it, like the bigger they are, the harder they fall, baby. Chat, y'all just make sure y'all with me, man. Y'all make sure y'all with me. Hey.
Yeah, you might need all these 30,000 of these pants with you to get Debo up off your ass.
Man, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, I'm good. You'll see. I'm a surprise.
Jerry Jones has a flair for the dramatic, and he showed it once again why he's the most high-profile owner. Jerry Jones arrived at team practice facility by helicopter and landed on the field. As the helicopter landed, Cowboys players and staff stopped what they were doing and cleared the field and watched Jerry Jones make his dramatic arrival. See what I'm saying, Ocho?
See what you're saying. You see what I'm saying. We talk about, you know what? I'm sick of saying the same thing. You can't be the center of attention. You can't want all the attention. I think every owner also has a helicopter. I think every other owner also owns a yacht. I think every other owner, especially the Hunt family who continues to win all the time, year in and year out. I don't see them in front of the camera. I don't see them landing their helicopters on the goddamn field. You want to minimize all the distractions so your players, your coaches, your staff, and everybody can focus on the task at hand. But here we go. Let me go land my helicopter on the field. You could, man, I'm gonna let you land that one, man. I keep saying the same thing, man. He ain't listening. You told me he gonna do things this way, and this is the prime example of just that. What's the Cowboys record right now?
They 2-2.
Oh,
right?
They 2-2. Oh, they 500. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. lost to New Orleans and they lost
That's
to
right.
Baltimore, and then they beat the Giants, and they just beat somebody the other day. I forget who they beat the other
I
day.
don't know, man. I'm gonna sit down and talk with Jerry myself, man.
Oh, they beat Cleveland. Remember they beat
Oh, that's right.
Cleveland
That's right.
first
Right.
game of the
Yeah.
season, and they beat the
Yeah.
Giants, and then they lost to the Saints, and they lost to the Ravens.
That's crazy.
Travis Hunter went on Destroying's podcast and said he wishes he could stay in Colorado and play for the Broncos because of the love the community has shown him. He says neighbors leave signs before the game and watch his dog when he's on the road.
That's dope. That's live. That's live.
It is. I mean, hey, look, that's one thing. Bronco country,
They love you, huh?
They love what? Oh my God. They look, obviously he's a phenomenal player.
Phenomenal talent. Did you see that? Did you see that goddamn picture of him, that video of him playing basketball?
Oh yeah. He got some elevate. Yeah, he can elevate. But I could just imagine if he played for the Broncos. Lord,
and could you imagine him and Pat Surtain Jr.? One on one side, Travis Hunter on the other?
They lock it down for sure. They're locking it down for sure. But unfortunately, I don't know. The Broncos, I mean, I don't think the Broncos would take him. I mean, he's there obviously. Ain't nobody.
Yeah, you don't pass up a player like that.
Unless you know, you need a quarterback, Because all things being equal, Ocho, I'm always gonna take a quarterback. I don't give a damn how. I don't care. I need a guy that's gonna score the points. Quarterback, because he touched the ball too much.
Yeah, he touched the ball too much. But even sometimes the person that touched the ball too much can also put you in harm's way, as we've seen so far.
Yeah. Obviously, all quarterbacks are created equal, but I give you a choice: Patrick Mahomes or Travis Hunter.
Oh, come on now, you just talk.
Josh Allen or Travis Hunter. Lamar Jackson or Travis Hunter. Jane Daniels or Travis Hunter. C.J. Stroud or Travis Hunter. Dak Prescott or Travis Hunter. You see?
Daniel Jones or Travis Hunter.
Man,
Trevor Lawrence or Travis Hunter.
But here's the thing, though, Ocho. Here's the thing. I don't believe had Daniel Jones not gone to Duke and been coached David Cutcliffe, Coach Payton, and Coach Eli. So you got 2 number 1 overall picks that was coached by him. The scouts. Oh, this guy has an arm better than Peyton and Eli. This guy's more athletic than Peyton and Eli. This guy sees the field. He's bigger. He's stronger. A lot. Oh, man, you heard what David Cutcliffe said? Now, he coached Peyton and Eli. Now, he would know. If anybody would know. Same thing if Rail says something about you. Now, Rail going to know now. She been with him for 5 years.
Yeah.
You see how that go, Ocho? See? So somebody that has coached 2 guys, won Super Bowls, MVPs, Super Bowl MVPs. Now he's coaching somebody else, and he says, "Oh, as far as talent, I think he might have more talent." Now, I'm not saying he's going to be Peyton Manning, but could he be Eli? Eli was a 2-time Super Bowl winner.
Right.
He's going to go to the Hall of Fame. So, yeah, Trav, man, he's phenomenal, bro. He's phenomenal. Hopefully he's enjoying his time off there on the bye week this week, Ocho. And then they come back at home.
Yeah, I'm going to that game. I'm going to that game.
You going to the game?
I'm going to that game.
I mean, Travis talked about NIL, saying it's not about the NIL, it's about the NFL. If I would have went somewhere else, I could have gotten major amount of money. You see where I'm at with the best coach that's going to put me in the best situation.
Like
Time has made it abundantly clear. The young man said he wanted to play offense and defense. Time gave him that opportunity because he didn't want to rob him of his God-given ability. Now, all I can do is when he's under my tutelage, let him play offense and defense. Once he goes to the next level.
Hold on. I think if he went anywhere else outside of Colorado, you think they would allow him to play? They would allow him to play offense and defense?
I don't think so.
Think so?
I don't think so. Nope. No, I don't think so. Not. Let me say, wouldn't allow him to play. I don't think they'll allow him to play damn near every snap on offense and defense.
Okay.
Would they put a package together and let him play? Sure. But you think about it, Ocho, if they're playing, he's playing 120, 130 snaps a game. He's missing 10 snaps a game. In a 140 play game, 140 snaps a game, he's missing 10. Nah. No, I don't believe so. I don't. Because you look at Charles Woodson, he was a defensive player that got snaps on the offensive side. Camp was primarily a defender that got snaps on the offensive side. Miles Jack was an defensive player, but he did play some offense. They let him play running back. But not to the level of what Trav is doing. Trav is playing he's playing 65, 66 snaps on a 70, 72 play offense, and then he's playing 60 plays at a 62, at a 65, 68 play defense. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is. And the numbers
crazy,
are staggering. And then he's able to be efficient on both sides of the ball, which is, listen, it's not unheard of, but doing it at the rate he's doing it is commendable.
Caitlin Clark was one vote shy of being a unanimous WNBA Rookie of the Year. She received 66 of the 67 votes from the panel of national reporters and sports writers. The long vote cast for Clark went in favor.
Reese.
The long vote cast not in favor of Clark went to Angel Reese. The vote kept Clark from becoming the WNBA's 5th ever unanimous Rookie of the Year.
Who was the voter? Do you know? Anybody know?
Oh, it's gonna get out. They're gonna find out. It's just like somebody that left Ken Griffey Jr. off the ballot when it came to Hall of Fame. They took it. They're like, bro, you gonna leave the guy off the ballot? You ain't even said okay. You just say, you left him off the ballot.
I mean, those situations like that, you think it's probably something personal, huh?
I mean, I don't know how you come to the conclusion that she wasn't the unanimous MVP. She got a team into the playoffs when they hadn't been to the playoffs, I think, since 2016 or 2017. She led them in scoring. She led the rookies in scoring. She led them in assists. She averaged like 6 rebounds a game. She set record for scoring, rebound, assists. I mean, three pointers. Let's not get into it, because all it's gonna do is, like, people got their this and all that. Right. All I know, when they got eliminated from the playoffs, the attendance dropped, the ratings dropped. Now I wouldn't need to know, because it's the old guard and it's this and that. So why? So what's the reason now? Because they try to give you every other reason. Why? So now give me the reasons why. She's gone. Is the old guard still watching? Why aren't these fans? If the WNBA is more, it is, and I get it. Why aren't people watching?
You say the ratings have dropped since Fever had been eliminated?
Yes. Look at the attendance when the Fever play your favorite team, and look at the attendance when they don't. Only the Aces sell out every game. They got 4 Olympians. They got Ayyyy Wilson, unanimous MVP. They got Kelsey Plum, who was the #1 overall pick. Ayyyy Wilson was the #1 overall pick. Jackie Young was on the Olympic team. Chelsea Gray was on the Olympic team. I don't get it. You think I'm so happy for payback Pat McAfee, because what he did is to show what could be done, what is possible.
Yeah.
Why would I ever be mad at that? He did it. I could do it too. That's how I look at something, Ocho. I don't begrudge. Oh, he getting all the credit. Man, P-Mac wasn't the first one to have no podcast. He ain't blah, blah. No, get that money, P-Mac. Oh, so somebody really do got that kind of money to pay.
Yeah, it's out there.
Let me get some of it in. Let me find out a way. Let me huddle my team. The first people to huddle was Gal, your dad. They were the first dude. They created the huddle. because they didn't want people to see their signs. So they got in the huddle so they could do their signs and you couldn't
Right.
steal it. So that's where the football huddle came from. Let me huddle my team. Okay, this is what he did and parlayed it into that. I ain't look at it, oh, there were so many black people. There were so many black people that had podcasts before P. Mac. All I know is that what he did is that he opened it up and let you see what could be possible digitally for an athlete. Yeah, Joe Rogan was in the game long time. There are other people that had podcasts, but we had a football player, a punter, not a quarterback, not a Hall of Famer, not a 5, 8, 10-time Pro Bowl player, a punter. It says, you know what? Get a camera, give me a little crew, boom, boom, boom. We can do it organically. We can go to the people. We can talk. We can be who we can be authentic. We don't have these constraints or these restraints or constraints from a network.
You can just be yourself.
Boy, when I saw that, I was like, whoa, he got
them boys nice now.
It's been done once, it could be done again.
Oh, it's coming.
More than one person has climbed Mount Everest.
It's coming.
More than one person has broke the sub 4-minute mile. Yeah.
Oh, it's coming.
They done put more than one person on the moon. More than one person went to the moon. It's coming. That's the way I look at it. They had the rookie team. I think it was Caitlin Clark, Rakia Jackson, Angel Reese, Cardosa. I don't remember the other young lady that won it. I can't think of her off the top of my head. I do remember vividly those 4 players. Congratulations to all the WNBA, to all the rookies that made the WNBA all rookie first team. Congratulations. Job well done. This class is going to be remembered for a long period of time. Just like the 84 class with Michael Jordan, Charles Barkley, Akeem Olajuwon, the 2003 draft class, LeBron James, D. Wade, Melo, CB, Chris Bosh. This draft class, 2024, led by Caitlin Clark. It's going to be one. It's going to be one. They're going to remember this.
Oh, yeah.
And these salaries, these women
Salaries.
salaries.
It's going to continue to go up.
Yep. Ocho, now it's time for
Q&A.
Kurt Nostman said, Unc Ocho, as a Cowboy fan, I don't know how to feel. I'm so tired of Jerry ignoring glaring problems. What do you think we'll see these old 90s Cowboys again? I'm 27, so I've embraced the suck my whole life. But that's the thing. Jerry keeps selling y'all that, and y'all keep believing. Jerry and Steven come out there and say, these teams remind me of those 90s. We got just as much talent of those 90s Cowboys, those Super Bowl teams. We got just as this. This team reminds me a lot of the. He say that because he know y'all believe it.
Listen, the Cowboys fans, I like the Cowboys fans too. I love them. I love them to death. But
they're just delusional.
Jerry Jones is the greatest salesman of all time. Jerry Jones could talk a goddamn cat out of fish market. Jerry Jones could talk a cat out of a fish market every time. Goddamn, Jerry Jones could sell water to a well. Like that's the type of salesman he is, and that is what he has all Cowboy fans believe in. Every year is something new, and you know he dangle everything right in front of you, and it is what it is.
Yeah. It is. It is. And the Cowboy fans believe it. They want to believe it. Like I said, they grew up with the Cowboys. And, you know, you my age, the Cowboys were good in the 70s. I'm old enough to remember the Cowboys. They used to go to the playoffs every year. Every year, Cowboys didn't miss. I mean, they went like 21 straight seasons. They had like winning records. Go to the playoffs. And then, you know, had a great thing. They came back in the 90s. And then Jerry like, man, I need some of this shine. I know it's yes, I own it, but I ain't getting no shine. They ain't talking about me. They talking about Jimmy. They talking about the triplets. I own the team. I pay the bills. They talk about you, Jerry, but not like you thought. Azador D said, what's up, Unc Ocho? Question. Which non-quarterback player right now would you start a franchise with? Also, Ocho, did you ever find that future HOF jacket that you wore in 2007 against the Ravens?
I wish I knew what that jacket was, Unc. I've been looking for that thing. That's a one-on-one.
You think so?
Yeah.
What non-quarterback would you start your franchise with?
Non-quarterback would I start a franchise with?
Yeah.
Like of players, active players right now?
Yeah. Why the hell you gonna start your franchise with a player that can't play?
Right. I'm gonna keep it home. I'm gonna go with Jamar. Yeah.
Chase. Okay. I ain't gonna say you're wrong. I was gonna say Tyreek or JJ.
Yeah. I mean, you can't go wrong with either three.
I'll probably take Tyreek for the simple fact that he's gonna hit his head on the goalpost. He's the threat.
I mean, but
there have been very few people that's ever played
all
this
three
game.
of them are a threat like that too.
They're not, Ocho. They're not. Tyreek is the only guy that can take a smoke route and get to the house. I know it sounds good, but you know Tyreek is different.
I know he's different. I know that part, but I just saw Jamar Chase this weekend take a 12-yard route, bounce off 4 people, and go 67 yards. I just saw Justin Jefferson 2 weeks ago take a post, reverse field after running 30 yards and score. What was it? 87?
Let me ask you a question. You think Tyreek would have even had the reverse field?
Nah, probably not. Hey, but listen, they
remember against Buffalo in cover
place.
5. Let me ask you a question. How many guys against Buffalo in cover 5 catch that ball, split the seam, and get to the house? What Tyreek did against Buffalo in the divisional round in the championship game.
Yeah, shit, none.
I ain't never seen anything like it, Ocho.
Yeah, you right.
I ain't never seen anything like it. The counter speed, the way the suddenness in which he can build up the speed of Ocho. A lot of times guys got to build up. That joker instant.
Yeah, I'm with you.
That joker like instant, like oatmeal.
But with them three, you can't go wrong either way you go. It's all on preference.
Yeah. That man, I ain't never seen anything like it. Like I said, I've seen, I was in the I was in the league when Randy got in. Randy caught a pass on us right before the half. Threw it to him, tackled the Joker threw it over his head, and Mo Williams run the ball in the end zone.
I remember that.
That was against us.
I remember that play.
I say, Lord.
Yeah, I remember that play.
And boy, that man, that thing got definite up in there. I said, oh my God. I said, yeah, I don't think we're gonna fare too good in this one. I don't think we're gonna fare too good. Yeah, but I'm like you, Ocho. I'm definitely not taking a running back.
Running back.
I'll probably take one of those. Yeah, I'm probably gonna take one of those. I'm taking you took Chase. I would probably say take Tyreek or Jefferson, but I mean JJ is off to his start. Woo. Hi, I'm Sweetie. Mad random, but Ocho, I'm number 2 in the world at Madden currently. We should play sometime. Love the show, Unc. Man, that joker beat the brakes off you.
Man, he ain't number 2 in the world. I don't even know who he is. So
don't worry about it. He beat you 40 to
how you number 2 in the world in Madden, and I'm number 8 in the world, and I know the other 7 people in front of me. So somebody lying.
What? Your stat?
Somebody lying. No,
saying you number 8 in the world.
I am ranked 8th in the world right now. Huh?
No, I am. Show it. Pull it up.
I can't pull it up. My Xbox is over there.
That's okay. Go show us.
I can't.
Take a picture of it where it says because it.
Ask baby. Tell Unc, man. Tell the chat I'm ranked in the world. I'm number 8.
Yeah, rank means stank. You the steakest, you the 8th steakest mofo in the world.
Nah, I'm ranked. The chat know. All my game.
The rank mean different things, Ocho.
Nah, rank. Nah, the people in the chat know, especially my gamers.
You know, in bull, professional bull riding, they
rank bulls. Yeah, bulls are ranked. Yeah, I know.
Rank, that means he nasty.
Yeah. One of my favorite bulls is
like
Bushwhacker. Yeah, I was just ready to say
Little
that.
League team.
Yeah.
Tahana, Bodacious, Yellow Jacket.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, listen.
You don't know about no Bushwhacker.
You talking to a bull rider. What is you talking about, man?
Nah, man, let me
talking to a bull rider.
HP's 5-12. No, I'm talking to a bull jobber.
I'm a bull rider now. You tell Ashton pull it up now.
Ocho, they opened the chute. I give you credit. You got
that was
on
a ranked bull, man. What you talking about? It don't matter whether they opened the chute and I fell off.
Ocho, I said you got on it. Ocho,
nobody else would get on them. And some professional riders, when the chute open, they fall off.
No, I'm not. Ocho, I just gave you credit.
Okay, I'm just making sure now.
No, I would not get on him. I would not get on no bull, Ocho. No. So I commend you, Ocho.
Appreciate that. So the same way I did that bull, that's how I'm gonna do James Harrison, motherfucking ass.
HP's finest 1201 said Ocho looking like a character on Assassin's Creed. Love you guys. Keep up the great content. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. We appreciate the support. Laney Ray said, hey guys, Vikings with Sammy Darts. Oh my God. How y'all gonna give Sam Darnold a name? Sammy Darts. A now 4-0 Skull, baby. Who y'all picking the London game? Vikes or Jets? Who you got, Ocho?
Listen. I know people gonna call me crazy for this. The Vikings are on a tear right now, but there's a person who's always had success against the Vikings. It's Aaron Rodgers. It's Aaron Rodgers. And I wouldn't be surprised, as great as Sammy Darts and goddamn Justin Jefferson are playing, I won't be surprised if the goddamn Jets upset them boys out there in London. I'm just saying.
Yeah. They got Addison back.
Yeah. It's
good.
Gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a real good one.
And the defense getting after people. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be, you're gonna have to hold up because Brian Flores and Ocho, guess what? They're not leaving till
Brian
Saturday.
Flores got them boys playing, boy.
I think they leave. No, they might leave tomorrow. They're leaving tomorrow. Probably late. Yeah, and see if you can find out when the Jets are leaving. Jacob Ben said, what's up, Unc Ocho? Can we get a shout out to all us linemen restoring power in hurricane-affected areas? Been rough, but we're getting it all back. Yeah, you can, bro. We appreciate that support. The storm on the East Coast, up and down the coastline, Florida, came up through Georgia, the Carolinas, North Carolina. So congratulations.
Hold on. I'll use the bathroom real quick.
The law said Ray Lewis versus Shannon Sharpe one-on-one off the line. Shannon, you burn him to the end zone, or does Ray not let you get off the line? That's not what Ray was. Ray was a middle linebacker. I'm going to get off the line. I'm going to get off the line because that's what I do. That's not what he does. So more of like we do it like a 9-on-7 drill, and I'm trying to run in the hole. Am I going to make Ray miss, or I'm going to run him over? But Ray not a cover linebacker. That's not what middle linebackers do. Yeah, they can drop into a zone, but that's not what Ray did. Ray didn't go to the Hall of Fame. He's not the best, greatest middle linebacker of all time because he was guarding tight ends off the line of scrimmage.
Hey, who y'all talking about?
They talking about Ray Lewis versus me one-on-one. Do I burn him to the end zone, or does Ray not let me get off the line of scrimmage?
You gonna burn him?
Yeah, that's not. I say Ray is middle linebacker. Ray didn't go to the Hall of Fame. Ray didn't win 2 Defensive Players of the Year by putting hands on people and not letting them off the line of scrimmage. That's not what he is. Dr. Frankie L. Bellamy, what do you all expect to see from the Cowboys Steelers this weekend?
Najee Harris going straight downhill with no defensive ends on the field, no Micah Parsons, no DeMarcus Lawrence.
Mm-mm.
I expect to see CeeDee Lamb and Joey Porter Jr. go at it. I expect to see Trayvon Diggs and goddamn George Pickens go at it.
I expect to see TJ Watt have 3 sacks. Why you bull jiving?
Oh.
LB Cool said, Ocho, we need to discuss that rose you posted. What's up, famo? Unc, I'm having my firstborn son in a couple of weeks. Tell me the feeling you had with your firstborn. My firstborn was obviously my oldest daughter. I mean, you know it was gonna be a girl because the doctor say I don't see a stem on the apple. So no stem on the apple. As the old people used to call it, I got a split tail. So I'm excited. At that point in time, like when you find out, you want a healthy child. Didn't matter, boy, girl, sure. I mean, obviously you're a guy like, man, wow, I'd love to have a son. But a son is a son until he get a wife. Daughter is a daughter for life. Y'all remember that. Son's got a responsibility. He got a wife to take care of. That daughter, she gonna make sure her dad, especially the oldest, they're gonna make, not my youngest, but that oldest, she got the instincts. But it's bro, you about this, it's an unbelievable feeling to be a dad. It's a huge responsibility. And then you all of a sudden you realize why you do certain things, and it's not about you anymore. Go ahead, Ocho. LeBron. Hey guys, I posted in the super chat question about Black issues, and I like to suggest a weekly segment to address these topics for the culture. It's called Blackish or Check In. Man, look. We're definitely not a monolithic group. And when you deal that, I don't know if people come to really want to talk about. We'll talk about things that pertain to us, but that's
keep the smiles and the laughter going.
Yeah. St. Don Casey, Unc Ocho, is Mike Vick and Donovan McNabb Hall of Fame worthy? I don't think Vick played enough, didn't play a number of years. Donovan, I think it's going to be close to Donovan. Donovan played, 14 years? Best years were in Philly. Because I don't think he played after he left. He played in Washington. I think he played that 1 year in Washington. What you think, Ocho?
I mean, yeah, I would think.
I hate being put in that conversation. You know why, Ocho? I don't really like to discuss the Hall of Fame because anytime I say something, you know what they say? Hall of Fame, Shannon Sharpe says such and such is not worthy. So I just like, I don't get the vote. So I just try to stay away from stuff like that. I just speak to my brother. I think my brother deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, but they never say Hall of Famer Shannon Sharpe thinks his brother. They always say Hall of Famer Shannon Sharpe says he doesn't think such and such.
Right. I mean, I mean, who the hell am I? I think they both deserve to be in. What Michael Vick did in his short time, his short tenure in Atlanta, was something special. Obviously, the game has changed and evolved now to where it is. But what he was able to do during that time, man, it was special, man. You had to be there. People won't understand.
I was there. I lived in the city, so I was there.
You had to be there, man. It was electrifying, and I was playing, and I couldn't wait to tune in. I wanted to see what was happening. If Mike Victim had been playing at night, or they were playing on a Monday night, I was excited, and I'm an actual player at the time, and there's a certain level of enjoyment and excitement just knowing, okay, what's going to happen when he gets the ball. And then the funny thing about it is he's the type of player where you hold your breath because he's always touching the ball every offensive series. Ain't no telling what the hell was finna happen. Like, that was exciting for me.
Nikki Grant. Very good question here,
Yeah.
Ocho. Better salesman, Jerry Jones or Vince McMahon?
See, I don't know much about wrestling and Vince McMahon. So I mean,
But if people go into the wrestling events and they know it's fake, Vince McMahon. You know it's scripted. And people still the pay-per-view and SummerSlam.
so what you think about? Well, what's the difference with Jerry? He tell you one thing, and
NFL isn't
he tell you
scripted.
one thing, and they always home first week of the playoffs.
But football isn't scripted.
Oh, yeah.
They might win, they might lose. You already know there's a plot line. There's this movie. You already, it's kind of like a horror movie. You know the main character is not going to get killed. For this man to be able to convince millions.
But I think the millions know the millions know it's scripted. They just enjoy the entertainment that wrestling brings. The character, the energy, the charisma of specific people, you know, having a favorite
We grew
wrestler.
up thinking wrestling was real, though. We grew up thinking wrestling was real.
You thought it was real when you're young and you don't want to spoil it. Like, just like kids, when kids grow up, they think they think the tooth fairy's real. They think Santa Claus is real. And at some point, you're already invested in it. Even when you know it's not real, you still stay in what you grew up loving as a child. You still love it, even though you know it's scripted.
I think
Yeah.
Vince.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you on that then.
Tony BRN, FY October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Wear pink to support. Saturday, 10/5/24, making strides walk in Detroit. Come out and support. Tony, yes, pink is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We're gonna Ocho and gotta go make sure I gotta find some pink. I don't know if I got anything pink, but I order a pink shirt. I wear it a couple times to support. I'm all about supporting breast cancer. So yes, thanks for reminding us, Tony. I'm definitely gonna have. Man, I should have NFL send me one of those pink pins. I used to love that pink. Ocho, you remember we used to get the pink towels? You had the pink towel for breast cancer. I don't think they do it now. I think they call it Cancer Awareness Month because then you had these other cancers saying, well, what about us? What about prostate cancer? What about this type of liver cancer? What about bladder cancer? So they said, you know what? We're gonna have Cancer Awareness Month. You see that? So you know what I'm saying? So Cancer Awareness Month, anybody that's been, any family, friends, or loved one that's been afflicted by any form of cancer, stay courageous in your battle. Hopefully you beat this, it stays in remission, and you go on to live a healthy life. It's Mario, not Luigi. Unc Ocho, love the content. I got a BS degree in media production at Morgan State, HBCU. I want to work for your media company. Please let me know what I need to do. That's an Ash question. Consider that. I'm looking at all that like, damn, I got this many employees? God damn, Ash been hiring people left and right. Right now, we're not hiring right now, but shoot Ash your information and we'll keep you keep you in the loop, bro. Ocho, that concludes this episode of Nightcap. Thank you guys for joining us after that very, very exciting game on Thursday night. Kirk Cousins threw for a Falcons franchise record, 509 yards and a 45-yard walk-off touchdown to end the ball game as they take down division rival, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 36-30. Yep. They have two receivers go over 100 yards. Drake London went over 150 yards, and Mooney went over 100 yards. They played unbelievable. When you thought the game was over, Cousins throws an interception late in that ball game. They force a punt, go down the field, get the game-tying field goal from Young Wei Ko.
Young Ho Koo.
No, Young Wei Ko. He's Korean. And he kicks the game tying field goal after having his previous field goal blocked, and he missed one earlier. And then they win the toss, and Cousins did swag. You know, he was swag surfing, and so they end up winning the game. Congratulations to the Atlanta Falcons, and thank you guys for joining us for another episode of Nightcap. Please, guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that like button. And guys, go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. And remember, every subscriber matters, and we thank you for mattering. Please make sure you check out Shay by Laportier. We're going to be in 12 to 14 to 16 states by the end of the year. If we're not currently in a state or a city near you, you can order it off the site, and we'll ship it directly to your door. Please go follow my my media company page on all platforms. That's Shay Media, and my clothing company, 84 Unc Ocho Tees, are back in stock. If you ordered merch in the last 3 weeks, it begins shipping, and hopefully we'll have all orders shipped out by tomorrow. Monday at the latest, but hopefully all orders will be shipped out by tomorrow. And guys, let us know when you start receiving your awards, your gifts, your merch. Please go vote for us. You can see it up on the caption. The Signal Awards, Nightcap is nominated. Best co-host team, Ocho and I. Best live podcast recording. The voting is open through October 17th. Similarly, the Webbies, you have to create an account and verified your email. Again, create an account just like you did last year at the Webbies. We greatly appreciate your support. Ash tested it earlier, and her vote didn't count until she verified the email. Club Shay is also nominated for Popular Culture and Variety Show, Best Athlete Shaping Culture, and the Best Individual Episode, Best Guest, Cat Williams. So, guys, thank you again for your support, for the awards that we won. We try to produce the best content we possibly can. We try to keep you laughing. We try to entertain you. We try to inform you. We try to enlighten you. And we thank you for allowing us to come into your home, to be in your ear, to be in your see your eyes through the screen. We greatly appreciate everything that you've done for us thus far, and you guys will continue to do. Again, the Falcons beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in overtime, got a 45-yard touchdown by Kadero Hodge. Cousins threw for an NFL record, a Falcons record, 509 yards. I am your favorite Shannon Sharpe. He is your favorite number 85. He's from Liberty City. He's a Bingo Ring of Fame honoree. He's a Pro Bowler. He's an All-Pro. Y'all know who he is. He's Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Just call him Ocho. And that concludes our episode of Nightcap. I'm Unc. He's Ocho. See you Saturday.